Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. It's early in the morning and we're going to float the river for steelhead. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, we have done a number of float trips with guide Tim Maher. And Tim, there's how many rivers can you actually fish off of Lake Michigan?
Oh, there's several. There's the bigger ones. You have the Milwaukee, you have the Sheboygan, you have the Manitowoc, you have Two Rivers, you have Kewaunee, and then there's a bunch of small ones you can check out. Any river that's running into Lake Michigan, any little stream has trout in it.
Well, I don't like to wear the waders because I'm getting a little too old to walk and I slip on rocks and whatnot. That's why we have this wonderful raft, and you got the beautiful swivel seats in it. And today we are hunting for steelhead, which are an awesome fish to catch.
Yes.
How about the fight?
They're awesome, man. There's nothing that fights harder than a steelhead.
Well, we're in the area now where we have the Manitowoc River, the Sheboygan River, the Kewaunee. We might float two rivers today. We don't know, right?
We'll see how it goes.
But it's going to be fun.
Yes, it absolutely is.
Hey, folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this.
Use a polar trailer or cart to check off your to-dos easily and quickly. All Polar trailers and carts are built to last and come with a 5-year warranty. Polar trailers and carts are built for projects, no matter what you have to get done. These trailers and carts can withstand anything when you put them to the test. They are built strong. Polar trailers and carts, built for lawn, garden, farm, and field to help you get all your outside projects done.
Well, Amsoil's slogan is first in synthetics, and a lot of people don't realize that, but they invented synthetic oil, and initially it was really because of conservation or going green. They wanted to have much longer intervals in between oil changes, and because of the longer intervals between changes, there's less waste, and for a lot of people that means only one oil change a year. And another great benefit is the wear protection. An independent lab compared Amsoil Signature Series synthetic motor oil head-to-head against the leading competitor in a 100,000-mile test. Signature Series provided far superior wear protection and kept bearings looking like new. To find out more, go to amsoil.com.
Hey, welcome back, folks. As we talked about at the top of the program, this is world-class steelhead fishing, and we're floating down today. And Tim, this is kind of interesting. Normally we use spawn sacs, but these spinners have been real effective.
Yeah, my buddy makes these for me, my buddy Ken. He makes them here in Sheboygan, and I'll tell you what, I've been cleaning house with him.
Seriously? So you just cast towards the shoreline real slow?
Super slow, pretty much like smallmouth fish in the rivers.
Now we're looking at a spawn sac right now, and we will stop in some areas and float spawn.
Yep, we're going to be floating some spawn. So we'll be catching brown trout and steelhead on the spinners and spawn both.
That is cool when they hit that spinner. This isn't a real big fish, folks. But I'll tell you what, if you got a 10-pounder to hit like that, it'd be really cool. Here he is. I don't even know if we need to net him, do we? Yeah, there we go. That was fun. Boy, did he crush that. And that is a little steelhead right there?
Yeah. Actually, no, we got a coho, I think.
That's a coho salmon.
Yeah, we got a coho.
So what do they do, Tim? Do they put a lot of these fish in these rivers to stock Lake Michigan?
Yeah, they just did a whole bunch of them just recently. They just stocked a whole bunch.
Yeah, that was a fun hit, even though that was a small one. But what you want to do is cast towards the shoreline.
Yeah, cast towards the shoreline, nice and slow. Let it swing across the water.
Okay.
Covering the water. You want to go as slow as possible.
And again, boy, that hit is something else, even on that little guy, you know.
They crush it.
Here we go, here we go. Another one on that. Now this is a little guy here coming in again.
Smallmouth, I think.
What do I have?
Yep, you got a smallmouth.
I got a smallmouth bass. There we go there, Timo.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, they're in here though, right?
Yep.
It is kind of fun though, folks. It's like target casting like we talked about before. Tim is manning the oars and you just cast in areas that look likely. And the steelhead will be sitting in the slacker water.
Yeah, browns pretty much are just like the smallmouth. They'll sit in the exact same spots, and steelhead, they'll be moving around, sitting behind rocks and stuff like that.
Hey, I got something big on now. Did you see that splash, Tim, when he came
that's a
up,
good
buddy?
one.
Ooh, this feels like a good fish.
I think you got a big old brown.
A brown trout, maybe?
Yeah.
That is, look at this rod bending, folks. This is awesome. When he hit, he hit. I mean, there was no mistake in that, folks. Wow. Oh, he came over to this side, buddy. Came over to this side, Tim. This is awesome, buddy. This is so cool. Okay, here he is, here he is, here he is. Oh, got him. Nicely done.
Nice. Big old female.
Look at the magnificent color on that fish, right?
Yeah,
I mean, aren't they beautiful?
She's gorgeous.
And how big is that one?
This is probably 28 inches.
And how big, pound-wise?
8 pounds, 8 pounds.
And you get them up to how big?
We get them up to 20 pounds. I got one last year that was 25.
Hold that one up. I mean, out and that, folks, take a look at that.
Might even be a 10-pound
I
fish.
mean, you know, we're only 40-some miles from Milwaukee, and to be able to catch fish like this, people travel all over the country for this, don't they?
Absolutely.
And look at that spinner hanging out of his mouth, huh?
Yeah, they love the river rat spinners.
He wasn't going anywhere, was he?
No, he's hooked.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Get a free $20 Fleet Farm gift card when you buy St. Croix open water rods and systems. This is only while supplies last, so hurry in.
What do you got now?
Another steelhead, I think.
Okay, I'll tell you what, folks, there's a lot of small coal in here, and every time that bobber goes down, I'm thinking it's going to be a bigger one, you know?
Yeah.
All right, here he comes. Let's see what we got here. I'll tell you what, with that current, it's not easy to net these. But no, Tim and I were talking before we came out here today that steelhead, especially the smaller ones, are delicious, huh?
Yeah, these little chrome fish are good eating fish.
Now, how old do you think a steelhead like that is, Tim?
This is probably just last year's stocking.
Seriously, they grow that fast?
Yeah, I'm guessing this is last year's fish.
The skies are clear, shine on and on. Wisconsin woods and waters we all own. The skies are clear, shine on and on.
What a time to be live. Humminbird's new Mega Live 2 forward-facing sonar is your front row seat to every epic catch, unfolding as it happens with more clarity than ever before. Decipher between dinks and diamonds in the brush. Choose between 15 color palettes and 3 views. Zero in with enhanced bait tracking and marvel at all the jaw-dropping detail. New Mega Live 2. Next-gen clarity, next-level fun. Only with Humminbird.
Folks, I've relied on Johnson Pump products for many years, and now they're even better. Check out the new Aqua Void Bilge and the Aqua O2 Aerator.
The best advantage with the new products is no tools necessary to replace your motor cartridge. Quick watertight connector and the same easy change cartridge. With the new motor cartridges, we have a high efficiency impeller and a low amp draw motor. To the angler, they're going to have faster fill of their live wells, and they're going to have better aeration along with a faster evacuation of their bilge. This pump will fit on any boat. It has a multi-configuration inlet port as well as a 360 rotation outlet port.
Johnson Pump, reliability on board.
They say things aren't built like they used to be. Tell that to John Johnson, the craftsman behind Recon boats. He and his small team make each boat by hand, maintaining the highest standards. Every shred of fiberglass, every stitch of upholstery, every latch, hinge, and switch. It's all in the details, which is why the angler is at the forefront of the design philosophy for every Recon boat. Recon boats, made by craftsmen, built for fishermen.
Oh, you're hooked up again, aren't you?
Yeah.
This is so cool, folks. And what he's doing is letting that bobber go way down river. I can't believe you can see the bobber when it goes under, Tim. Is he coming up river?
Yep.
All right, buddy.
It's got to be a steelhead.
Oh, really? Because what's the difference?
They run on a bunch of line. He's got me out a mile.
Now, why the long rod, Tim?
The 13-foot rod absorbs the shocks. It protects that light leader line.
Okay. And seriously, all you do is what? Keep pressure on him?
Yep. Just let the rod do its work. If he wants to take out a bunch, I let my reel spin a little bit.
This is pretty fun, isn't it, buddy? And Tim's been doing this all his life, and I'll tell you what, he can hardly sleep the night before he goes fishing because you're so excited, right?
You got it.
Keep him away from that brush out there, Tim. And oh, that's a big fish. Did you see? Oh my gosh, he's jumping like crazy out there, folks.
Come on, buddy.
Holy cow.
I'm gonna get him up as far as I can this way, and then I'm gonna bring him right back to you, John.
Okay, sounds good, buddy. Oh yeah, look at that guy. And we got him. All right. Hey, I'll tell you what, buddy, that was very, very exciting, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now, explain this fish for us.
This is a nice male steelhead. You can see he's got the pointier face, a nice deep red stripe down his side. These guys are a little more streamlined. The females will have more of a round face.
And where are these fish in the summer?
Out in the lake. These are the ones that charter boats catch.
Oh, really? That is so interesting to me. Beautiful steelhead, by the way. So that was caught on a spawn sack and a bobber system. Maybe you can explain the rig a little bit for us here, Tim?
So what we have here, the first part here is obviously the bobber, and then we got a shot line where I put all the sinkers.
Right.
And then a small swivel down to our 8-pound leader line. I'm using the Seagar STS steelhead stuff.
Because there's a lot of chances to get nicked up on rocks and wood here. The spawn sack itself, where do you get those eggs?
So these are actually brown trout eggs. I kept a fish last week so I could continue to fish, and I put her on the grill and ate that baby.
So when folks come fishing with you, you've got everything, the bait, the rods, the reels, everything.
Yeah, all you got to do is bring your food and drinks for the day and dress for the weather.
So you got me casting the spinner, and in certain spots you're casting the skein.
Yep.
That was so cool, man. Oh, man. Folks, I'll tell you what, he just hooked into a steelhead. That thing came out of the water how far?
That was 3-4 feet out of the water for sure.
That was a bigger fish too,
yeah, that
wasn't it?
was a good one. Dang.
What do you got on now? You just missed a big old steelhead.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I got here.
That's on the spinner, right? Let's see here. You got yourself another smallmouth bass. We're fishing for trout today. You know that?
Yeah, they don't know that.
Okay, here we go, folks. I just drifted over that spot. My bobber went down, and you were right behind me with your bobber, weren't you?
Yeah, we got it hooked up now.
Pretty good one, buddy?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man, I'll tell you what, folks. This is just incredible fishing. You know, you don't get one on maybe every half hour, but when you get them on, man, it is worth the wait, isn't it, Tim?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I think you're going to get this one in. What is it, a steelhead?
It's a steelhead. I thought for sure it was a brown trout.
Look at that battle. Folks, I'll tell you what, pound for pound, these fish are incredible fighters.
Yeah, I don't know that there's anything tougher in our waters.
No. Oh, look at that. Oh, did you see that, buddy? Oh my gosh. Boy, is he taking you around this river, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, now you want to get him upstream from the net, right?
Coming down.
Okay, I'll be ready for him. Ooh, that's a beautiful giant. Look at the size of that steelhead, folks. There we go. We got him. Tim, oh my gosh, that thing is gorgeous. Isn't it, buddy?
Yes, we needed that.
Now, now tell the folks, seriously, in the last 20 minutes, we have missed 2 before that one, right?
We broke off 2 and lost another. That's a big male.
That is a big fish, buddy. And again, can you explain now, is that a rainbow trout or a steelhead?
It's a rainbow trout.
Or is that the same thing?
Fish.
So they're the same?
This is a lake run rainbow.
Okay, and look at the beautiful coloring on that fish. Now, when they're done in the river, they go back out on Lake Michigan?
Yes, they do.
Isn't that incredible? Tell us what happened on that.
Man, that was a long drift. That fish jumped way down there about 5 times, rolled up in the line. It got me across the river at least 3 times. That was a heck of a battle.
And tell the folks too, my bobber went down on right along that same line.
Yeah,
huh?
we just got a bite, and then this thing dropped my float.
Yeah, that
Hopefully
is
we can
absolutely.
get a couple more.
So on a good day though, Tim, how many fish do you usually come in contact with?
I would say you got an opportunity at 1 to 5 fish every person, and some days we're hooking up to 20 fish.
You know what's interesting, and I kind of alluded to it before, the length of these rods, and why do you like the long rods other than the hook set?
Being able to pick up that line is huge. Mending your line and obviously the hook sets, but it protects that light leader line so much. You've seen how far away and how much jumping and everything it did. That rod absorbs all that.
And of course, when your bobber goes down, you got much more leverage with the hook set with
Yes.
this big rod, right?
You can pick up all that line without having to reel down.
Oh, you're hooked up again. I'll tell you what we got to do. Is this good fish?
Yep.
Is it another good one?
Yep. it's
Oh
another
my
steelhead.
gosh, that is awesome, Tim. That is incredible, buddy. Now this is getting fast fishing in the afternoon, I'll tell you. It really is.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Oh, where are you? I can't even see you
way
back
down
there.
there.
There you go. Why the big reel?
This is a center pin reel, so it's a 5-inch reel because it's 1-to-1.
Okay.
So there's no gears in here, so I got to reel as fast as the fish is moving.
And you can back reel on them though too if you need to.
I just let it spin out. You don't want to back reel. These fish, yeah, they swim too fast for that.
Okay, he's coming upstream here. Okay, don't
chromer.
lose him there, Tim. Don't lose him, buddy. He hasn't been acrobatic, has he?
No, not like the other
Not the
ones.
jumpers kind. So what do you do here, buddy? Just try to get him close?
Yeah, just let them do their thing.
Yeah,
You don't want to force it.
Okay, we're gonna get him this time, I think. That's 3 runs he's made.
Man.
Oh no, he's not done yet.
All right, we're gonna take a shot right here.
Take a shot at him now. You know, I was almost gonna net him and he took how much more line out? I'll tell you what, folks, these things just are fighters. Are we gonna take him on this side
Yeah,
now?
we're gonna do whatever he lets us, I think.
Yeah, he's the boss on this situation, totally. Folks, people travel all over the world to do this, and we got it right here.
There you go.
There we got him that time. Holy cow, turn around, buddy, and tell the folks about that fight.
That was a battle.
No,
Wow.
I mean, seriously.
That thing had me down mile that way, mile back up that way, zipped under the boat.
Now, why do you call that a chromer?
Look at how shiny that baby is. The scales are fall off. This is a fresh fish. This just came into the lake recently, the last couple of days.
And again, that's a steelhead.
Yes, this is a steelhead.
Boy, I'll tell you what, buddy. I mean, seriously, watching that is exciting. Trying to net it is not the easiest thing in the world, is it?
This one is a spunky fish. She's still got some energy.
Folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2025 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner is Andrew Merzinski of Waukesha, Wisconsin, caught this 48-inch muskie on a flowage using a sucker. Kevin Schmidt of Ironwood, Michigan, caught this 15-inch perch on Lake Ogibic using a Castmaster. Dan Wiedmeyer of Waters Met, Michigan, caught this 27.5-inch walleye on a lake using a tip-up. Joel Hamilton of Rui, Wisconsin, caught this 36.5-inch brown trout in Milwaukee on a jig. And this week's first kid winner is Rhett Feldman of Glenblue, Wisconsin, caught this 14.25-inch crappie in Sheboygan County using an Acme spoon. And Lucas Schmidt of Iron Ridge, Wisconsin, caught this 22-inch largemouth bass on Beaver Dam using a minnow. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, stock up on Kalen's Crappie Scrubs. Buy 3 and get 1 free. And 20% off VMC jigs. Multiple styles and colors are available.
When you're meeting with a client, it's so important that you're present with them and you're listening. I've heard lawyers say your job as a trial lawyer is to read the law, understand the law, make the argument. You can't get emotionally connected with your client. I completely disagree with that. In order to tell your client's story, you want to learn what's important to them. Sit down and have a meal together. Learn about their family. Learn about their history. Learn about where they're from. You have to emotionally connect with them. It's their story. It's not ours. And the only way to do that in an effective way is to truly care, to truly connect, and listen.
at the head on that. And look at that mouthful of weed. Look at that pike. Are you having fun with the Timbo?
Having a great time. Love beaver dam.
Oh, look at that, Blake. Holy cow.
Oh my God.
Look at that pike, Blake. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of this pike. Oh gosh. That is a trophy pike right there, pal.
Oh, dude.
Oh man, is that
fish.
gorgeous. Look at this guy, folks. This is a beauty. Oh, wait till you see the tummy on this guy. You just got hooked up again. And I'll tell you what, folks, this afternoon has been a much better bite than this morning. This is another big one?
Yeah, he's got me a mile down there.
Oh, what do we do? Just play him?
Yeah, just let him do what he's gonna do.
Now is when you hope they come towards the camera, right?
Yeah, run at us, please.
Yeah. No, that's a lot of line out there, Tim.
I just sat down to adjust some stuff, and all of a sudden my bobber shot
Well,
down.
tell the folks at home what happened there, buddy.
Just making a little adjustment, and my bobber went under while I wasn't ready.
Wow, look at that. And I had just missed one minutes before, right?
Yeah.
And you get to this time of day, folks, tell the folks, it's kind of hard to see the bobber.
Yeah, it gets a little more difficult when the sun starts to get below the trees.
And that's the glare. How's the fight there, pal?
Oh, this is a good one here.
Is it the same as the last one, maybe bigger?
Yeah.
That is awesome. Well, we turned that camera off for a couple of minutes. Have you made any headway at all, Tim?
I think we made 20, 30 yards, and we're still coming up, so.
And there's no way that you can go after that fish, right?
No, not with me. I need to be able to control the boat, and with the anchor down, or with the anchor up, I can't do
Look, how long is that rod again?
13 foot.
Look at that 13-footer bend, man. That is something else. And that's good shock absorption, huh?
Yep.
For fighting these guys?
That's what gets us those fish from far down. Absorbs it when they're going crazy, and also picks up that line when we set the hook.
Okay, we're gonna get a shot at it. Oh, it's a beautiful steelhead. So you gotta be ready for a run, huh?
Yeah, get ready. Yeah, there's a lot of current, a lot of things working against you here. Just gotta take your time.
Oh, there he is now. I won't screw up the net job. You've worked too hard. Well, he's not. Yeah. Whoa.
Come here, baby.
There we go. Dude,
yes.
Dude, tell the folks about that battle, man.
That was one heck of a battle. Man, I was scared we weren't getting that one in.
Don't you think that was about 8 minutes long?
It had to be at least that. That's a beautiful fish, too.
And it's another chromer, I think, too, right?
Yes, it is.
Now, you hooked that thing about 75 yards down the river, and he just stayed there.
Yeah, that fish took off. It even pulled probably another 30 yards of line.
I know. Another trophy fish, you know?
Yeah.
Don't you think, Tim?
That's a beaut.
I set the hook on that one that time, didn't I, Timbo?
Yeah, you got him good.
All right. Ooh, now just take my time, right?
Yep.
I don't have the same kind of reel you do. And ooh, do you want these drag set light or what?
Yeah, pretty light.
Okay.
That way when he makes those rocket runs, he doesn't break our
Yeah, that is so fun, folks. That bobber goes down and boom, set the hook. He's coming up river. Is that
lighten that drag a little bit?
Lighten it, lighten it. Yep. There we go. Okay.
He's gonna bust that.
Oh yeah. Okay. We might get this guy early. We might get him early, up. Tim.
Ooh.
Oh no, there he goes. There he goes. There he goes. And keep the rod tip down so he doesn't jump. Is that the deal?
You want to keep his head in the water.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, look at that. Just power, man. Look at now, he's 30 yards downriver again. Unbelievable.
These things are so much fun.
Oh, I'm having a blast.
Can't beat steelheads.
No, this is something else, folks. This time we're going to get him. This time we're going to get him. We got him. Hey, do a lot of fishing. But this is such a cool deal in this 2-man raft or 3-man raft. Cast out a float and catch a trophy steelhead. I mean, that fight is unbelievable. And the importance of those long rods, folks, is absolutely crucial. You can feel the shock absorption there and handle the fish. Absolutely. Give me a poundo. I'm sure I'm glad I met you a couple years ago with this raft system. It is such a cool deal.
I'm glad he didn't break my rods.
Whoa, there we go. Did you see that jump? Holy cow, folks, there's a pile of steelhead in this hole. I mean, we've had 3 on now in just a few minutes, haven't we, Tim?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my gosh.
This is awesome.
That is incredible. This one isn't quite as big as the other ones, but I'll tell you what, every bit is fun. Rod's bending, and one thing I should mention, folks, you have to quit fishing on these rivers what time?
Half hour after sunset.
Half hour after sunset. Sun just set 10 minutes ago, so we got 20 minutes to get this fish in. Okay, let me get him upstream just a tad for you. And wow. You know, I broke a line on the last one, and this one we got in.
That was our next drift.
It's amazing, seriously, Tim, how many fish are in a one hole, you know?
I told you, everything can happen real quick.
And it sure as heck did. Wow. Good job, man. What a fantastic day, my friend. We still got 11 minutes before sundown.
Let's get another.
This is the next cast.
Take it easy.
I will. This fish is really greeny. Right at the beginning of my float. Okay, so my drag is set properly now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, this is incredible, folks. We got about 6 minutes before sundown now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's how fast this fishing has been.
Every cast.
Wow.
The last few fish been every single cast.
You haven't even had a chance to fish. You want to steer them upstream, folks. That is the most important thing in landing these fish. If I can get them upstream, wow, look at that. Are we gonna get them, buddy? Up. Yeah, nice job. This is like bluegill fishing every cast the last half hour, isn't it?
It's been great.
Isn't that something? And this is a normal day for you?
Yeah, this is a normal day, buddy.
Seriously.
This is amazing stuff right here.
What do your customers think? I mean, this has got to be really exciting.
They're thinking everybody should enjoy this in their life. Everybody should get an opportunity to try it and come and float down the river.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
I guess we're out of time now.
All right.
For more information, give Tim a call. That phone number is 920-604-4169. 604-4169.
Get ready for the ride of your life. Right now, we have amazing deals that you can't miss. From rugged trails to family fun, the Yamaha Wolverine is built for it all. And with our exclusive financing and customer cash options, your dream ride is closer than ever. Experience the ultimate blend of performance and versatility. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Visit your local Yamaha dealer today and start your new adventure.
Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So, John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333. Tim's still working on that fish, and folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.